G'day guys, welcome back again. So today we're at Ferries McDonald again. I said I'd come back when it's not raining, and here we are. It is going to rain later on today. We'll try and get some filming done before that happens, because yeah, nobody likes me seeing me crack the sads on video. So we're going to be looking for Caladenia stellata again today. This is going to be another episode of Chasing Caladenias. We're probably a week and a half, maybe 10 days since I was here last, so hopefully we got a few more out in flower. Some of those buds should be open by now. Yeah, you never know, we might even see a few green combs starting to open. That'd be cool. Don't have a huge amount of confidence in that, but you never know. There is a little bit of wind about at the moment, so I will apologise in advance for any wind noise on the camera, but it is what it is. You get that, you know. Already seeing the fells and stuff around the place, so yeah, definitely get some orchids on video for you today, and hopefully some new stuff. Alright, we'll see you a bit later in the video. Right, well, it hasn't taken long at all. We're just coming down the track here. I'm not that far from the car. I haven't even stepped off the track yet, and I have spotted what looks like a green comb from the track. We're going to go in for a closer look in a moment. Looks like it's probably Caladenia stricta. Let's wander in for a look. There we go. First green comb of the season for me. Really lovely example too. Really nice colours, really nice open flower. Just a cracking example of the orchid. I'll take some photos of that and I will throw them in the video for you. Alright, so you can already tell it's going to be a good day, I reckon. We've just come from just over there where the green comb is. Just turned around, ducking to the other side of the track, and it looks like we may have actually already missed some spiders for the season, but there's plenty around here. Just going to have a look down here. We've got Diuris palustris, swamp donkey orchid. We come up over here, there is a fell down there, Pheladenia deformis. Don't mind me, I'm just going to duck around here for a better view. Here we go. So, Pheladenia deformis. And then if we look over here, where did I see it? Looks like there is a stellata that has lost its tongue, unfortunately. Its labellum is gone, but looks like it would have been a nice flower, actually. We have another one here that is not quite open. Looks like a stellata as well, that one probably. But not quite open yet. Doesn't want to focus. Story of my life. If you're not used to my videos by now. Still lots of buds around too. Saw one over here, I reckon. You can see it from here. Just gonna stay with me for a moment. This one is a wispy spider orchid. The Caladenia capillata. Again, it's not going to focus. But yeah, there it is. Neat example, nice and wide. It's not very floppy, this one, unusually. Normally a bit limp, but that one's nice and posing for us. I'm sure I saw another green comb in here. Now that I'm in here, it's a little hard to see stuff. I think those are more wispies just over here. Just going to keep you with me for a time being. So more wispies down there. They've seen better days, those ones. Where did I see that? Oh, down here. We got another Caladenia stellata. Here we go. So this is going to be one of those ones that I take a photo and cut it in because it won't focus for me. Alright guys, so I know I rag on these guys a lot, the little midget green hoods. It's just because they're hard to film, basically. But if I actually lie on my guts and have a good look at them, you know, you can get them in focus, and they are a very cool little orchid. I realise I've been skipping over these guys a little bit too, the Diuris, palustris. I love donkey orchids. They're absolutely amazing. There's a few different varieties, more so in the Adelaide Hills than out here. Most of these guys out here, I think. A little bit later in the season, we'll go up into the Adelaide Hills and we'll have a look. Maybe we'll do a series on the donkey orchids. But yeah, these guys are cool. These guys are the smallest, probably, of the ones I see around here. Yeah, anyway, there's a good shot of them for you. Plenty of spider orchids through here too, actually. Let's see if I can zoom in on those buds for you. There's one there. Not quite ready to go. Another one over there. There's one next to me, which I can't show you because it's almost lying on top of it. And then there's one over there as well. Yeah, with a wispy there behind. Stuff, a little bit off track. Just found another green comb. Let's bring it in for a closer look. Oh, scratch that. Don't think it's actually a green comb. It's actually a Caladenia stellata. So yeah, I'll just adjust the video for you and we'll have a proper look. So there we have it. It looked a lot like a green comb from where I was standing, 6 feet in the air. But now that I'm down here, yeah, it is quite small. It's not tiny, but it is small. Just a really nice little orchid. In amongst this patch of gnat orchids which just about finished flowering. Lots of them here, obviously. Alright, back on the trail for a bit. fairly windy here, so might get some wind noise through the camera. I apologise. I got another section of the park which we didn't, well, not section, but just another bit of the trail that I want to look at this time around that we didn't look at last time when it was raining. I've got the guidebook with me. I know there is some plumed green hoods up there, which are very cool. Probably my favourite of the green hoods. I'd love to show you them. I'm not sure if they're in flower yet. I will double check it. Yeah, we're going to work our way along the track for a bit. Just go up around the corner. Heading north at the moment. There's also Caladenia, stellata and stuff up there as well. So yeah, I reckon I'll come back to you when we get up there and show you some more stuff. Back on the trail. Oh, look who we found. Catching some rays before the rain comes in. Hey? Get out. Oh, don't mind me. He just got a little bit of, didn't like me with the hand near his face, understandably. I will try and show you his threat display without freaking out. There we go. Come on. Yeah, I'm not going to hurt you. We just want to have a look at your tongue, hey? You are gorgeous, my friend. I'm not going to pick you up. I'm just going to leave you there. Show it to everyone at home. Shingleback Lizard, Tiliqua rugosa. Lots of those in the park here. Lots of those everywhere. They're probably one of our most common lizards here around the place. See them all over the road as soon as the sun comes out. Unfortunately, a lot get squashed, but this guy's pretty safe out here. He's not getting squashed by anything. Alright, let's let him be. Cruising along the park in a different direction now. The environment's changed up a little bit. Still lots of orchids to be seen in a few weeks' time. You can see all the leaves here. I haven't seen any of the plumed green hoods yet. Still haven't checked the book either, to be honest with you. I was hoping we were going to see some more green combs out here since it's much more open and sunny, but seems to be just the Diuris flowering prolifically currently. Let's say lots of them around all over the place. Yeah, we'll keep looking though, and I'll come back to you for sure. Alright, I'm back with you guys. Let's play a little game of spot the orchid here. I've seen it from the track here, which is where I'm standing, and we're over there, center of frame at the moment. Let's zoom in, see if we can see it over there. So we're going to wander in for a look. I'm not sure if it's a green comb or a stellata from here. It's definitely not a wispy spider orchid. I'll just zoom back out and you can come with me and we'll go have a look. Make sure we don't step on anything on the way in, obviously. It is off track. Heaps of Diuris over here that we're going to walk past. Just down here. Some here in front of me. It's actually a Telemetra that hasn't opened yet. They're going to be very early this season. Not far off. I've seen one that was almost open earlier. So it is in fact a stellata. A very nice one too. I'll just adjust the camera up so we can get a better focus for you guys. Alright, there we go. Caladenia stellata. Amazing specimen. Big long tongue, curled back and under. Lovely colour too. Alrighty, still on the trail, and where I've found these plumed green hoods before is right in the middle of the trail, and I have found one. It's up, it hasn't quite dropped its labellum out yet though. They have like a furry labellum type thing with a bowl on the end. But yeah, it's still tucked up inside at the moment. But it is literally right in the middle of the track. Not far off, so maybe we will find some more. Hopefully this means I've got my eye in for them and I'll see some. Yeah, but good to know that they're at least almost up. Good chance of seeing one. Alright. Keep looking, hey? Pretty much reached the end of the trail that I'm willing to walk up today. I'm still going to keep looking for orchids. I'm just going to do it in a slightly different area. Trail goes through the really nice sort of rocky area where the plumed green hoods are, and there's still lots of Caladenia, stellata and stuff. Then it moves back into this, I don't even know what you'd call this sort of area in here, but I haven't been as successful as looking for orchids up this end of the trail as I have further back. So we're going to wander back and then we're going to duck off into the center area a little bit. Might venture right in. There's a lovely patch of like blue sun orchids and pink ones as well that come up in there. They're not going to be in flower yet, but it'd be interesting to see if the flower stalks come up. They all got snipped off last year. I didn't get to see any of them in flower because they all got snipped off by animals after budding up. Finally came out on a sunny day and they're all chopped off, which was unfortunate. But yeah, I got a heap of like B-roll footage, I guess you'd call it. Here comes the wind again. I'm sorry, guys. B-roll footage of orchids up through here. This might be quite a long video. That's all right. All right, I'll come back to you when I find something else. Back again, guys. I've come off track, heading back in the direction of the car, but as the crow flies rather than along the track. And I have found one of these plumed green hoods that is all open, so I'm going to show you because this is awesome and I absolutely love these. So just getting down, come down to its level. Alright, here we go, guys. There it is. You can see that hairy labellum sticking out. This one's got some grass in front of it, which I'm not going to move because it could well be protecting the orchid itself. Yeah, they're just cool. Some movement, they look amazing. I can't remember the scientific name. I feel like it's going to be Pterostylis, plumosa or something like that. Yeah, kind of looks like a bird actually. I'll grab some stills and I'll cut them in if they're any better than the video. Standing quietly in the middle of this clearing here, just surveying around the edge for it, like anything I'm looking for. Heaps of orchids here, Diuris, palustris. There are some swan green hoods in the center down here. But I have just spotted this big guy over here, even bigger than the one we came across earlier. So wandering, much darker head on this guy. G'day, buddy. How you doing, matey? Oh, much more chill, this guy. Very cool. Love the stumpies. Just a cool lizard. Big and they're bold. Yeah, love them. Alright. Let's keep moving. Leave him be. Alrighty guys, found another stellata type orchid here, spider orchid. Could be a xanthochila, this one. I struggle to tell the two apart, and they do have a lot of features that cross over. Basically morphologically very similar, just colours, and even then the colours can sometimes be the same. But yeah, really cool. Leaves down there, it's actually quite a long leaf on this guy. Starting to find plenty of these now that I'm coming back towards the track, back in the vicinity of the car. Obviously it's just the area that they like through here. Yeah, still finding all the other guys as well. Obviously the fells and the wispy spider orchids in close proximity as well. Just heaps of them around everywhere. But yeah, gotta be honest, this is what I like seeing. Caladenia stellatas. All about them. So we're still pretty well off trail, but yeah, definitely starting to see these guys every few steps now. One there. Then we got a group of fells there. And then there's another stellata just over there. Yeah. Every few steps anyway. They're starting to get more and more prolific in this area, so we're obviously in the zone that they like flowering in. I can't help myself but stop and look at every single one. They all look pretty similar for the most part. But yeah, I just like looking at them. Absolutely my jam when it comes to orchids. All about them. So we'll just... Sorry, shaky camera work here. Just working my way back towards the trail now. These thick clouds are really starting to come over. So it's probably going to start raining fairly soon. Yeah, oh, I've just seen one. A little group of them over here. Let's go in for a closer look while I'm talking to you. Oh, there's a whole stack of them here. A very loosely congregated colony. I'll just adjust the camera so we can sort of focus on them all, alright? Yeah, right, so starting with this guy here. There we go. One back there. Another one there. Roughly center frame. There's another one way back there. And then there's another one. Let's zoom in a little bit. Yeah, another heap of them over there. Just decent sized colony of these guys. Actually quite variable in their coloration. Some of them are more pink on the lips than the others. As I say, it could even be xanthochila. I'm not entirely sure. Pretty confident with these being stellata, but you never know. As I say, amateur, not an expert. I just like looking at these things. Yeah. Cool to see anyway, a whole heap up at once in one spot. Brought you back in, guys, because I found this interesting. A little disappointed, but interesting. So I'm actually at a spot where I was at in the last Ferries McDonald video. I was standing here in the miserable rain. The camera was facing towards me. I said, we've just found some Diuris palustris down behind us. And as I flipped the camera around, so that's the Diuris palustris that I showed you. We found a lovely Caladenia stellata right in the middle of the clearing, just out on its own. And I said we normally find them around the edges, which generally do. And it's here, but it's been snipped. So it's obviously been predated on between the last visit and this visit. And yeah, it's a good example of why you should, why you see these things while they're up. Because yeah, nature happens, you know. Stuff comes along and snips it off. We'll check on the other buds that I saw last time. They're still just buds. I'm pretty sure these ones are going to be green combs. But yeah, they're coming along. Fells are still here, obviously. But yeah, just that lovely stellata had been snipped. There's still plenty of leaves here. Not really seeing any other buds. I have noticed there is actually a plumed greenhood in here though, showing the value of having some cover from the vegetation. Yeah, so he'll be flowering in another week or so, I would guess. Flowering properly. Yeah. But that's cool to see that, and I was glad I got to see that stellata while it still had its flower top on. I had actually dropped a pin near this spot called Caladenia stellata hotspot, which is why I've managed to find it again. But yeah, a little disappointing that nice one's gone, but oh well, you get that. Just working my way back towards the trail. We're pretty much just wrapping this video up now. We have seen a lot today. It's been a really good wander out here. Heaps of stellatas. Saw that one green comb, which was pretty cool. It's very early in the year for it, so cool to see that. Lots of the other stuff as well. Yeah, I can see why I said Caladenia hotspot here. There is tons and tons and tons of leaves around. Alright, I'll come back to you for the outro when we get back to the track. Bringing you back in, still working our way back towards the track. Another one. Third one of these guys for the day. You're right, matey. Not gonna hurt you, we're just getting a look. It's a very intimidating threat display though. Ooh, scary. Alright, We'll leave you be. Alrighty, we're back on the trail now. Nearly got scared off by that Shingleback Lizard, but we're made of stronger metal than that. Yeah, Ripper today, heaps of Caladenia stellata out. Green comb starting, heaps of the swamp donkey orchids. Yeah. There's going to be plenty to see here again in probably another 3-4 weeks time. Once all the green combs are up, they flower en masse here. Like, there's just fields of them. If you go out into the more open, plainy sort of stuff that we're in earlier in the video. But yeah, I'll probably leave this spot for the time being, and we'll go check out some other places over the next couple of weeks. It is the 20th of August today. You may not see this video until 26th. I think this one will come out Saturday. I'm decided I'm going to try and stick to a Saturday or Wednesday Saturday schedule for uploading videos. Seems to work all right for me. I have absolutely outdated equipment for video editing, real basic stuff off my phone. So it takes me a little while to get through the footage, even on these fairly short videos. If you want to see shorter or longer videos, let me know. With the footage I have together at the moment, they seem to be coming out around sort of between 15 and 25 minutes. I mean, that's a length of video that I personally like watching. So I'm okay with that, but I know a lot of people like sort of more that 10-minute length, so I'll see what I can do. Please comment on what you'd like to see, if you'd prefer that, or if you like what I'm doing. Yeah, like and subscribe if you enjoy this content. Dislike if you don't, it's alright. It's not for everyone. Yeah, and we'll catch up with you next time, alright?